Fever getting stronger. Jewell Loyd requests trade from Seattle Storm. Wants to join the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark? In a shocking turn of events, WNBA superstar Jewell Loyd has reportedly requested a trade out of the Seattle Storm, according to multiple sources. This news comes just hours after the league announced that their investigation into allegations of harassment and misconduct within the Storm organization found no wrongdoing. The timing of Loyd's trade request is particularly intriguing, as many had speculated that the veteran guard would be at the center of any potential roster overhaul in Seattle following the conclusion of the investigation. Now, it appears that Loyd is looking to move on from the franchise that drafted her with the first overall pick back in 2015. While the details surrounding Loyd's decision to request a trade are still murky, one potential landing spot that has piqued the interest of many fans and analysts is the Indiana Fever. The Fever, led by the electrifying Caitlin Clark, have been an up-and-coming team in the WNBA, and the addition of a player of Loyd's caliber could take them to the next level. Teaming up Loyd and Clark would give the Fever one of the most formidable backcourts in the league. Loyd, a two-time WNBA champion and 2023 scoring leader, would provide the Fever with a proven scorer and playmaker to complement Clark's dynamic scoring ability. Together, they could form a deadly duo that would strike fear into opposing defenses. Furthermore, the Fever have the cap space and assets to potentially pull off a trade for Loyd. With the Storm likely looking to rebuild and retool their roster, the Fever could offer an enticing package that includes a combination of young talent, draft picks, and veteran leadership. Jewell Loyd would be an absolute game-changer for the Indiana Fever, said one WNBA analyst. Pairing her with Caitlin Clark would give them one of the most explosive backcourts in the league. It's the kind of move that could propel the Fever into championship contention. Of course, the Fever are not the only team that could be interested in Loyd's services. Other contenders such as the Chicago Sky and New York Liberty may also inquire about the All-Star Guard's availability. However, the opportunity to team up with a rising star like Clark in Indiana could be a particularly appealing prospect for Loyd. Loyd's trade request also raises questions about the overall state of the Seattle Storm organization. The fact that the league's investigation found no wrongdoing does little to assuage the concerns of players like Loyd, who seem to have lost faith in the team's leadership and culture. This could signal a significant shift in the WNBA landscape, as one of the league's most successful franchises appears to be in turmoil. The Storm, who have won 4 championships since 2004, now find themselves in a precarious position, with their star player looking to move on and the team's reputation potentially tarnished by the recent allegations. As the WNBA offseason heats up, the Loyd trade saga will undoubtedly be one of the league's biggest storylines. Fans and analysts will be closely following the developments, eager to see where the dynamic guard ultimately lands and how his addition could impact the championship aspirations of his new team. For the Indiana Fever, the prospect of landing Loyd to pair with Caitlin Clark is an enticing one. The duo would form a formidable backcourt that could challenge the league's elite teams and potentially bring the Fever their first WNBA title. However, the competition for Loyd's services will undoubtedly be fierce, and the Fever will need to be creative and aggressive in their pursuit of the All-Star Guard. Regardless of where Loyd ends up, her trade request has sent shockwaves throughout the WNBA and has the potential to reshape the league's power dynamics in the years to come. As the offseason unfolds, fans and analysts alike will be closely watching to see how this drama plays out and what it means for the future of the WNBA.